Today we're going to talk about a faster Destiny 2, and we're going to start right now. What's up guys, Reckless here and welcome to Guardian Watcher. If it's your first time here and you love Destiny and learning all things about the game, then subscribe and click on the bell, that way you guys don't miss out on anything. So last week today, Bungie released all the info for what's to come in update 1.1.4, which releases on March 27th, 2018. And as of this video, that's like 2 weeks from now. I wasn't able to see what the update fully entails until recently, and all of the information you're about to get is going to come straight from that blog. However, this video is going to break down that update and I will give you guys my input in between, which is a good reason to continue watching. If you would like to read the update for yourself, then I will put a link to it in the description below. This update focuses a lot on character movement as well as a sandbox update. Now I specify a sandbox update because update 1.1.4 does not include exotics like a lot of us wanted it to. Kevin Jans, who is the senior Crucible designer, said, quote, "We're setting our sights on making the Crucible a faster, more dynamic, and more action-packed experience on the activity side," end quote. But Crucible is not the only thing that is getting changes in this update, so you guys can put your mind at ease. Starting off, respawn and revive timers are all getting changes. Quick Play Crucible respawn timers have been reduced to 2 seconds, while Survivor timers have been reduced to 7 seconds. The revive time in the Countdown game mode has also been reduced to 7 seconds, and we will no longer lose revive tokens on death. Power ammo respawn timers have been adjusted in PvP, so it will be a lot faster. Iron Banner's power ammo respawn is reduced by 50%, Quick Play game modes reduced by 30%, Survival by 40%, and Countdown by 25%. Now, ammo counts have been adjusted because of the timers, and most ammo counts are the same or receive a buff with the exception of swords and rockets, which were dropped, so we won't get as much ammo for those. Now, this does not mean that when you pick up power ammo, you will only get 1 rocket. This just means that the max rockets that you can hold in your inventory is smaller, as well as the same goes for swords. In a way, this is actually a good thing because enemy players will now drop their power ammo when they die, and anyone on either team will be able to pick it up, but there is a limited amount of time before it goes away. In the Crucible competitive scene for Destiny 2, which includes Trials of the Nine, there will no longer be a tracker, minimap, or whatever you want to call it. It's gone. And truthfully, I'm glad that it is. In Destiny 1, we had a special Trials of Osiris where we were interrupted with spiders for aiming down sights too long. And that was an awesome idea, but there was no tracker at all on the map, and I personally wanted this type of trials to stay in Destiny 1, or at least come to the competitive scene for Destiny 2. Now, competitive PvP in Destiny 2 will be like a hardcore mode, and in update 1.1.4, it'll be more about callouts and skill more than just seeing your opponent on a minimap. That's all fine and dandy, but where's the actual speed? Well, all 3 glides, plus catapult and strafe lift have been buffed to make them faster. The mobility stat actually has a purpose now, and the higher your mobility is the faster your character will go. Like, that's insane. That's what we wanted since Destiny 2 came out. I'm glad that they gave the mobility stat a purpose. Our ground speed cap, i.e. walking and running, has also received an increase. For subclasses, the Arcstrider, Sentinel, and Striker all move faster, but they move at the same speed as one another while in their supers. We are also getting faster attack and dodge animations as well as increased range for all attacks. Now, this does not mean increased range for weapons. This specifically means increased range for melee, grenades, and supers, and that's pretty much just all of your abilities. Shoulder Charge went back to being an ability for movement. Dawnblade is also getting a huge buff. We now get 1 more additional sword to throw, increased super duration thanks to Everlasting Fire. Bungie removed all in-air accuracy penalties while Swift Strike is active, Icarus Dash has a reduced cooldown, and we also get increased grenade and melee energy that Heat Rises gives you per kill. Hopefully this will make Dawnblade more playable and competitive than it is currently. Invisibility and smoke for the Hunter is also getting updates. Invisibility on dodge no longer breaks aim assist or projectile tracking in PvP, but it's not changed in PvE. Dodging with no invisibility still breaks aim assist and projectile tracking, but only while you dodge. Also, the invisibility on dodge and the smoke bomb have increased durations by 1 second. Now, that's not really a lot, but it's better than nothing. All supers, no matter what subclass you are, charge 1 minute and 40 seconds faster, so we'll get them a lot quicker. But I'm assuming this is in PvE as well as PvP, and Bungie didn't really specify. Also, armor mods that reduce grenade, melee, and class ability cooldowns are buffed, giving us 2 times faster cooldowns on those abilities, but this is not replacing the mods 2.0 that Bungie already had planned. And mods 2.0 should come in a later update. If I'm correct, it should be in 1.2.0. Now, let's talk about the weapons, which are getting buffed like crazy. So, pulse rifles, scout rifles, hand cannons, sidearms, SMGs, linear fusion rifles, shotguns, and sniper rifles are all getting an increase to PvE damage. That is not all of the weapons in the game, which is why I did not say all the weapons. Sidearms, SMGs, shotguns, and sniper rifles all get an increased inventory size for more reserve ammo to be stored. And linear fusion rifles and sniper rifles have increased precision multipliers as well as increased aim assist. That's what the weapons share across the board, and individually, pulse rifles get an increased rate of fire for adaptive and high impact pulse rifles, an increase in base damage for adaptive, high impact, and rapid fire pulse rifles, and a decrease in the precision multiplier for adaptive pulse rifles. Scout rifles get increased base damage for high impact scout rifles. Hand cannons get increased precision multiplier for precision hand cannons, as well as increased hipfire and ADS accuracy on consoles. Sidearms get increased hipfire and ADS accuracy, increased minimum range, and with an added ADS movement bonus. SMGs have a set optic at 1.3 times. Linear fusion rifles have increased aim assist and a reduced flinch multiplier. Shotguns have increased aim assist for Soros precision shotguns. Grenade launchers have increased blast radius, and auto rifles have decreased range and aim assist stats for precision auto rifles, but base damage is not changed. This primarily affects Uriel's gift, positive outlook, and weapons of the same archetype. So now, auto rifles will not outgun scout rifles at range, hopefully. However, it looks like sniper rifles are getting back to that Destiny 1 feel that they used to have with new sniper flinch fixes. A few of the weapon perks are also getting an update. High impact reserves, kill clip, and rampage are all getting an increase in PvE damage. Rampage also is getting an increase in duration. Dragonfly is getting an increase in damage in PvE and PvP, as well as increased radius and stronger visual effects. Grave Robber reloads 0.5 of the magazine instead of 0.3. Time payload is now 55 explosive damage and 45 direct damage, and prior to the update, direct damage was a little bit higher. So far, this is everything listed in the article for update 1.1.4. However, this is not everything that's going to change. We won't know that until we get the hotfix for the update itself. Bungie also mentions the companion app, but if you guys would like to check out the changes for that, then you guys can head to the link in the description. So, there are definitely a lot, I mean a lot of good changes coming to Destiny 2 that I am extremely excited for. But we won't know how good all of this will be until update 1.1.4 is released. This all looks good on paper, but we are going to have to see how everything pans out on March 27th. Will this update be a game changer for the part of the community that has left the game to play other games? No, but we will see some of the player base return if this update is somewhat groundbreaking. We're just going to have to wait and see. So, what do you guys think of that Destiny 1 feel coming back to Destiny 2 in update 1.1.4? Will you come back to Destiny 2 if you have left to give this update a try? Does the nerf to auto rifles make you want to try other weapons? Or would you rather just say, I don't care, I'm going back to playing Monster Hunter World? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, I'm looking forward to all of the clips that you guys will be sending me, because after update 1.1.4 is released, I will be starting up my Clip of the Week series once again, and details on that will be coming soon. And if you guys enjoyed this Destiny 2 video, then feel free to watch these other 2 videos. You never know, you just might like them. And if you do, leave a like, share them, and then come back for more, because you know you want to. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, less guns doesn't mean less crime. And I will see you guys next time.